Hello, Frank here. I'm logged into my back office of Coinpressions2 with the new promotion where we are activating the minor matrix of all of the registered and confirmed members. We have a ton of people joining Coinpressions2, and I kind of wanted to walk through all the links in the back office. There's a lot back here, and just kind of make sure that everyone understands where to go for things and how it works in the back office. So when you log into your account, you come into the dashboard page, or in the menu here, the members home page. We do have this $5 co-op link here. If you don't know what that is, you can ask. We'll let you know. I'm not going to spend much time on that here. On this page, we also have a link to our Facebook group. So hopefully, if you're watching this video, whether you found it from our channel or wherever you found this video, and you're a registered member, hopefully you have joined our Facebook group. You will see your sponsor listed here, and if your sponsor fills out their information, then you'll be able to get all of their information here, and I'll show you where that is in a moment. You can see that this is my account, and I'm sponsored by the company, which is Coinpressions, and we labeled that company position Coinpressions Admin. I felt it was pretty neat, kind of a good thing to have some stats on the home page. Kind of everyone kind of knows what's going on with their account, but not only their account, the company stats as well. So you have your cash wallet balance, your purchase wallet balance, the income you've earned from the matrix pay, the 25% matching pay, because we do pay a match on every dollar that your direct referrals earn from any of the 5 stages of the 2x2 matrices. You earn a quarter to the dollar, a 25% match on that. Your total earnings, your total referrals, total free referrals. Had someone ask me one time, well, why don't you have the total paid referrals? But, I understand you can do the math. So free minus total, and you know how many paid ones you have. We have the lifetime co-op here. So when you do purchase that, you see here that I say, please allow 24 hours because this is a manual entry. So if for some reason you do purchase and decide to purchase the co-op, if 24 hours passes and you don't see this go from no to yes, then submit a support ticket and let me know. It is possible I could miss that. I'm not aware of any that I've missed to date, but if it is a manual entry. So just give me 24 hours if you do make the purchase, and if you see this says yes, you don't need to contact me. You know that you've been added. If it still says no here, then you know that your account has not been added, and feel free to let me know, and I'll try to find that payment and get you added as quickly as possible. A little bit of company stats here. We have the total member count, the total commission earned count, total impressions, and you can see we're getting close to 100,000 clicks delivered. So these are the actual clicks on the impressions. If you want to know what our click-through rate is, here's the information right here you need to figure that up. In the top of my head, I can tell that that's probably just under 2%, so I'm guessing somewhere around 1.8, 1.85%, which is extremely, extremely good. If you can get a click-through rate in an opportunity like this, greater than 0.5%, it is really good. Most of the time, that seems to be where it gets. Especially with ours, because none of our clicks have an incentive to be clicking. We don't pay anyone to click. So the only time anyone clicks on an ad is if they really want to see what's on the other side of the link. So I think our click-through rate is very good. So the next link down is the deposit page. Very simple here. You enter the amount of money you want to deposit in your account. We only accept Litecoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin. When you click this deposit link, it takes you to a new page, and you will see a Coin Payments link on that page. When you click the Coin Payments link, it actually takes you outside of our back office to Coin Payments. Once you get to Coin Payments, you'll enter your first name, your last name, your email address. You'll choose which one of the 3 cryptos you want to make your deposit with. And then you'll see a page pop up. You'll say submit. A page will pop up. It'll tell you the address to send the funds to. So when you know how crypto processing works, and it will tell you how much crypto to send. We do say it right here. The instructions are actually also at Coin Payments. A lot of people doesn't read instructions, and they'll make the mistake of putting the USD in their wallet and letting it convert. And when you do that, there's about a 99.9% chance the transaction will fail. You need to enter the crypto through 6 decimal points, as the instructions say at Coin Payments. And if you do that, then there will be no issues. Your payment will, it'll process. When it gets 2 confirmations, it will complete. And within about 15 to 30 minutes later, the funds will appear in your back office, and you can see those on the purchase page, the very next link here. So when we go to the purchase page, my internet's a little slow here today. They're actually working on it, and they're putting fiber in my neighborhood. And it's very slow right now because they have the lines cut in 2 and spliced back together as they're moving along and down the street. They've got past my house now. So when you get to the purchase page, once the funds are in your account, then you'll see the amount of money in your purchase wallet here. You can see I don't have any funds in my purchase wallet, in my personal account. And then you see the drop down here. We give you the $2 miner matrix. You've got the prospector, the builder, the investor, and the trader, which is the 4, the 8, the 16, and the $32 position. Just know that in your back office, when you register, there's going to be that countdown timer. By the time that countdown timer hits 0, you need to own all 5 of these stages, or we'll start. The purge will happen as we have it outlined on the How It Works page. And you'll still keep all of your positions, but if for some reason you let the timer hit 0 and you're not through stage 5, then you will not be able to earn in Coinpressions2 until you come in and upgrade your account through stage 5. But you still have access to the back office. You still have whatever positions you have acquired up to that point, and you still have all of your ag credits in your account. So the next link on here is the transfer wallet. And again, hopefully this doesn't keep being this slow, but when you go to the transfer wallet, here we go. And I have transferred 1 test transfer through this, but on this wallet, you'll be able to transfer funds from your purchase wallet, to your purchase wallet from your cash wallet. So if you have funds in your cash wallet, like say you're wanting to purchase stage 5, which is $32. And you have $20 in your purchase wallet, you have more than $12 in your cash wallet. Instead of putting new funds in your account, you come here and you would transfer whatever amount you have in your cash wallet. You can see this account has a little over $900 in it. I could transfer some of that money to my purchase wallet. Then I'd be able to go into this purchase link and make a purchase. So you're able to move funds from cash to purchase if you're needing to put more funds in your purchase wallet to purchase one of the levels. Then we have the option to transfer funds to others. Hey, it switched quick here. Transfer funds to others. You can actually send funds to any member, even members that are not directly referred by you, as long as you know their username. And you can transfer funds from your account that will show up in that member's purchase wallet. All of the transfers that we have, they default and they're locked in the purchase wallet. And we have to do that because that protects us. Money in the purchase wallet cannot be withdrawn. So that protects us from people maybe possibly trying to use our program to move money around or launder money. So they cannot withdraw the purchase wallet. So any funds moved inside Coinpressions has to be used for a purchase. It cannot be withdrawn. So that's how this works, transferring money to others. Then you go to your direct referrals. That is your next list. So you'll see all of your direct referrals listed. And again, I'll keep talking while my slow internet gets to the next page. You'll see all of your direct referrals listed here. You'll see their status, whether they're free or paid. We do have the option here. I'm not going to click because it'll open up, but all of your direct referrals, we don't have the option in the back office to email all of them at one time, but say I have this guy right here. He's a free member, and I want to reach out to him. I can click here. it's going to open in my email client with his email address, and I can message any of my direct referrals. So you see their username, you see their status, you see what levels they own here, and I think we may have a little bit of a problem right now with the reporting on the minor matrices that are being comped. I don't know if those are showing or not. I need to check. Someone told me those weren't. But when someone makes a purchase through the purchase button right here, I do know it triggers there, and you can see that, you know, these accounts have all 5 stages. Here's one with stage 1 and 2, someone that has the first 4, and then we also have the option here to PIF. So if you have money in your purchase wallet and you want to pay it forward or help someone out, you can click on this, and you can actually, if they're a direct referral of yours, you can purchase any of the 5 stages for them. So this would be good. Say you've got some funds and you have a friend that's new to Bitcoin, and they don't have a wallet, they don't know, but you can put money in your account. You can go here and pay for their, you know, $2 level or $4 or $3 or even all 5 if you wanted to. They can send you the money via PayPal or whatever and pay you ever how you want to accept it, and you can activate their accounts from your back office. We have a lot of people that use this to help their downline, to help the referrals, especially those people that are new to Bitcoin and you know, maybe have some issues and don't really know how that works. All of your matrix positions will show up on this page, and they'll be listed as your stage 1 all the way down to your stage 5. And you can see that you can have hundreds or even thousands of each position. When they're filled, you know, 2 people on the first level, 4 on the second, you'll see that you've earned the money for that, and you'll see the purchase date on here. Let me see if I can go to the bottom of the page. Yeah, so down the bottom. So you'll see your $20 position, stage 5 down here. Same thing. You'll see the matrix ID when you came in, the ones that are full, how many people's in some of them here, and the date that you actually acquired that matrix. And again, there is no limit to the number that you can have, and they all work the same. Some people misunderstand how a 2x2 works. In other words, every time that someone registers, it's going to say, so if I go register my friend Mark, and what the system's going to do is going to say, okay, Frank, you signed up Mark, and if I were to sign up Mark right now, this is my $2 position, it's going to look for the first available position, the oldest open $2 position that I have in my downline, and that is, hey, here it is, and that's where it's going to place my friend Mark. So if that's the case, my next referral would go right here, because that is the first position I have open. It would go in matrix number 2757, which is my 685th $2 matrix. And it would fill in right there, and that's where my next personal referral would populate. If I did not have an open position, then it would go up to the company, because that is my sponsor, and which actually has to have open positions because it's the top position in the company. It would go there, and that's where it would go. Your referrals work the same way. So what I suggest is, you know, just watch your matrices. You know, someone asked me, if I were to purchase all 5, should I ever purchase any more? And my only answer to that, the only time you really need to purchase anything else, say you have a stage 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, which everyone has to have by the end of 30 days. And for some reason, just because the way it filled, you don't have an open matrix position on stage 3. If it were me, I would go purchase an additional stage 3, because I want an open position at all times if I'm serious about this opportunity and I'm out there promoting it, because I don't want any of my referrals or my referrals coming up line and skipping me. I want them to follow me. So that's the only time I would ever purchase. Right now, if you're building, more than likely that will never happen to you. The only people that really end up with, most of the time without any positions open is if they have people that aren't upgrading all the way, or they aren't really serious about the business and getting all in at stage 5. If your referrals are following your lead and you are following your sponsor's lead and what we're telling you from a company, you will be getting in before the timer hits 0. You'll be at stage 5. Your referrals will do the same thing, and you'll never have a situation where you will have an open position. An open position. You'll always have open spots at all 5 levels. So that's how that works. That's the matrix. The next thing is your earnings history. Every time you earn any commission whatsoever, you will see it listed here. Some of the commissions are as low as 10 cents. Some of them are as high as $20. You can see here, here's me today. This is 7/27. This is my page here. You can see that if you get active in this business, and I have a position just like everyone else, I went out and started the company, sort of, me and a couple other people, and I've brought a lot of people in, and this is kind of what can happen. If you do, then you will fill up pages when these little 10 and 40 and 20 cent and $1.60 and you can see here, we go to the next page up, they begin to add up. If you just go out and get busy and bring in a lot of people, it will all add up, and you will have quite a bit of commissions coming in. So that is earnings history. Withdrawal is pretty simple. We have it at $25 right now. If you're, the only people that can withdraw are stage 5 people, and when their, commissions there are $20. So we may drop that down, but right now, $25 is there shouldn't be a problem with that amount. But if that's a problem, let me know. We can work around that. I have the withdrawal set at $3 right now for Ether and Litecoin. I do have it at $3.77 for Bitcoin. We kind of follow that. Coin Payments right now, I believe, charges 0.0005. So we about once every week I go add that up, and I charge the actual transaction fee for Bitcoin because it is more. But Bitcoin is by far the most popular crypto out there, and that's how most people are depositing, how most are withdrawing. Withdrawal history is just that. Deposit history is just that. Downline Builder, if you want to add a program, I have this. You can add up to 3 of your own programs into your back office, and your referrals will see those when they click on the Downline Builder page. When you go to the Downline Builder page, you can see your sponsors programs here, some advertising programs here, and Coinpressions, which is really me, my recommended programs here. So you can see those there, and same thing with your programs; they'll show up here. And I have that, unless you're putting something in there that obviously looks illegal, we're going to approve that. It's your downline, and we let you share your programs there. The Promotion Center page, we have a couple of splash pages here. Your main referral link here, and I think I shared this with you. This is the link that I use because it has a ton of information on it. It's a great sales page. It converts really well. So it is everything really on one page. So when I promote Coinpressions2, I typically do not use the referral link. I use this page. I like it better. It's your preference. So but we have some information here. It's personalized. It says brought to you by your name. Hopefully you put that in and you formatted it correctly. There's some information here, the highlights of joining. We talk about getting the free position here, getting the free position here. We talk about it here, and we talk about it down here. So a lot of times we tell people, hey, it's free, register. You have a new video that I just recorded in the past week, just after we, we made the change here to start comping the minor matrix position. That is here. A comp plan image here, which just basically just talks about what the pay is at each level, how many reentries, how many upgrades you get when you cycle at each level, the 25% match. Each $2 position can turn into 104 and 27 additional positions, and that is true. Someone asked me why we didn't remove that when we changed it, because that didn't change. It's still true. Each $2 position, when it cycles all the way through stage 5, will create and kick off $104 in commissions and 27 additional $2 minor matrix positions. So all of your contact information here, and I encourage you, if you are a serious marketer, to put your contact information out there. don't be scared about that because there's still not that many people going to contact you. But the fact that you have it there adds a much more legitimacy to you as a marketer. And if someone does contact you, then if someone calls, I make sure they leave me a message, and I always call them back. If someone doesn't want to leave a message and they hang up, I don't call them back. I figure if it's serious, they'll leave a message. Skype is easy. Message me on Skype. If you let me know, why you're messaging me, then I'm going to contact you back. If you just send a message and say hi, then that gets blocked. To me, if someone's asking a question, they're going to ask, and that's the way I treat the marketing. If someone asks a question, I always respond. I don't do a lot of just casual conversation unless it's someone that I really know and I get to know them. Contact me on Facebook. You can connect with me on Facebook there and send a friend request, and I accept it. So I keep my Facebook pretty much maxed out at like 5,000, but about every couple of weeks I delete 200 or 300 people that I'm not engaging with, that I don't really know, and I always try to keep room to add people that want to add me. And then what we've done on this page is we have actually embedded the registration form. So that helps out quite a bit there, because everything that you need is on this one page. And we put register for free here, and it gets a great it does really get a good conversion on this page, because everything is on one page. You don't have to click around to kind of learn about the business. So that is the promotional center. We have a couple of banners here. We probably need to kind of make some new ones, some suggested solo ads, and very soon we may write some new ads here that kind of highlight the free position. Personally, I do most of my marketing either through Facebook or YouTube, and again, if it's personal, I'm using this link here, which is the sales page with the registration form. We have a marketing funnel setup page here, and this is for those marketers that are only interested in capturing their own leads outside the system and working the leads themselves. If that's not you, ignore this page. If we assume that if you have an AWeber, a GetResponse, TrafficWave, AIOP, or GVO, then you know how to use those autoresponders. You know how to write your own letters. You know how to load them, and you know how to work your leads. So this is only for those marketers that consider themselves advanced and they want to capture their leads outside the system so that they have that lead to market them in any way, in any manner they want. So if that's you, then you should know how to set all this up. You should know what a campaign code is, an affiliate ID if you're using GBO, what a campaign token is if you're using GetResponse. And you should be able to do all of that. And if that is you, we have a way for you to add tracking pixels here. And again, it says here, if you want to use a tracking pixel by adding it, it says if you have no idea what this is, leave it blank. We're not going to do training on that because it's real self-explanatory for those that want to capture leads outside the system and have those leads for themselves. And for those that do that, we have a couple of capture pages here and a separate landing page here that does not have, it's basically the same taking action page I showed you that I use, except this one does not have the form on it. It actually has a redirect link to the main referral link. We may remove the to-go ads. I think we had an issue with those. I may remove that link. If you want to place ads in Coinpressions2, if you click on the place ads here, you're going to see a note that tells you you place all of your ads in Coinpressions. Use the big rib button. So I skipped over the big rib button earlier. We'll press it now, and you'll see that auto logs me into my Coinpressions back office. Even if you're not active in Coinpressions, we have dual registration, meaning as soon as you registered at Coinpressions2, you also had a Coinpressions account created, and you have a back office there. The same ownership. We have you can see a lot of the same look of the script, but we wanted to have the ads displayed across both networks because that gives much more exposure. So all of your ads are in your Coinpressions back office, which you can see you place the ad section, which is right here. Your 468, the 125 ads, the text ads, Click on those and you can place your ads. That's where your ad credits are located. So if I click on text ads, you can see here that I have 182,000 credits. I haven't placed a text ad in a while, and all the text ads are displayed throughout the back office on every page and on several pages of the referral link. So let's go back to Coinpressions2. That's the place ads. Submit testimonials. Hey, this is great for you. We did something on the submit testimonials. It's a little unique here. You can leave your testimonial here, write it in text. But what we want to do was, if you're willing to give us a positive testimonial, we want to promote you. So if you want to leave a testimonial here, you can enter your Facebook, you can enter the full URL, or you can just enter your name and it will work here. I always just enter the full URL. And it will says your name only. So let's say just your name. Yeah. So this one is just your name. I am sorry. This one is not the full URL. You would enter just your name, which you can see right here is just the part at the end. And when you leave that on the testimonial page, you will have a link to your Facebook profile. So we want to help promote you, build your friends, build your user list there, if you will leave us a positive testimonial. Now, if your testimonial is not positive, then I will not approve it, because we only want positive testimonials on our page. I've had a couple that, where people want to complain. They thought this is a great place to do it. It'll end up on the website. Well, it won't end up on the website if I don't approve it. So this is only if you're happy. Leave a positive testimonial here for us and I will approve it. Your profile is pretty self-explanatory. I'm not going to click on that. You need to enter on the profile, you need to enter your wallet addresses that you want to be paid to. And once you enter that the first time, if you ever need to have a new Bitcoin wallet address for payment, you will have to submit a support ticket. You can't go in and change it. And we did that just to protect you as a member. So say someone asked me why we did that. Say that you have your account gets hacked. Someone finds your username and password, whatever. They put key logging or something on one of your your PC or laptop. Well, if we make them submit it, so we make it very hard for someone to go in and change your Bitcoin profile to theirs. If they were to you have your account compromised, they have to submit a support ticket. And that makes it a little bit more difficult, because in some cases we may try to go in and question just to make sure that it is the right person. So anyhow, that's what's on the profile. This is the sponsorship info. Talked about being able to you enter your information if you want to be a serious marketer. This is where you enter that. So if you come in here, you can provide. By default, your sponsor is always going to have your email address on there. So if you leave this blank and you go to this home page right here and you click on it, even if you don't fill out this sponsor information down here, they will be able to see your email address and email you. If you want all of your referrals to have your contact information, you can enter it here. So when one of my direct referrals clicks that link, they see my email, they see my Skype name, they have a link to connect with me on Facebook, and they have my cell phone number. So enter that information if you want your contacts to be able to reach you. The W-9 form is only for our members that live in the United States that earn greater than $600. So when you try to withdraw, if you live in the United States and you have reached the point where that withdrawal is going to put you over $600, your account will be locked from withdrawals. You have to submit it to me, and the instructions are going to be on that page right here. I believe the instructions are on here. We'll go to it. You will have to submit the form to me, and then I will unlock the account, because you can see here, the information is on here. So at $599, you can withdraw up to $599 without having to submit a W-9. And this is just for people that live inside the United States. So you have the option of either completing the form, And this is the form right here. There's a link to it. You can mail it to me or you can scan it and email it. And as soon as I get the form, I file it, and then I go in and unlock the account, and your commissions work. That's the only thing that locks on this, is just the commissions if you live in the United States and once you hit $600, because I will file a 1099 at the end of the year. And then we have the help desk here. You click on this button here anytime you want to submit a support ticket. Do it through the help desk, and I strongly encourage you that all support tickets should come through a help desk ticket, because it's documented, our conversations documented there. Don't put your help tickets in the Facebook group. Don't send them in just via email, and don't send them to me via a Facebook private message. Use the help ticket to get all of your support questions in. So I believe with that, we have gone through every link that is on in your back office, and hopefully that gives you a good idea of how everything works. So with that, I'm going to close this video. I know it's long, but hey, there's a lot of stuff back here, and if you took the time to get to here, then now you know what is on every link in your back office. Take care. Any questions? Always go to that help ticket desk right there, and I will get those answered as quickly as possible. Goodbye.